Hey there, YouTube family, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with DJ. And I, of course, am your host, Chef DJ. So today I'll be making something pretty simple, something that is an absolute favorite for any picnic, any type of gathering. It's good for the summertime and for the fall. What am I talking about? I am talking about deviled eggs. But this is not any deviled egg. This is a fried deviled egg. So sit back, get your seasoning cabinet open as I have mine, and let's get started. Alright, and so here are the ingredients that you will need for today's recipe. You will need 8 eggs. You will need 3 tablespoons of Hellmann's mayonnaise. I swear by Hellmann's because I don't like Miracle Whip, because I don't like the sweet flavor, but to each his own. If you like Miracle Whip, you can do that. We're going to use a tablespoon of sour cream, a teaspoon of Frank's Red Hot sauce. You will use a teaspoon of Golden's, which I swear by as well, stone ground Dijon mustard. You will need a teaspoon, well, not a teaspoon, a little bit. You don't want it spicy. A little bit of ground black pepper, a teaspoon of garlic. You will need some paprika for garnish, parsley for garnish, a little bit of salt for flavoring. You will need 3/4 cups of panko breadcrumbs, a half cup of flour, and that is all that you will need. So now that you know what we need for the recipe, let's go ahead and get started on our fried deviled eggs. Place your egg inside the pot to boil. And you're going to run cold water. Submerging the egg. Now what we're going to do is we're going to boil these, bring them to a boil, turn them off, let them sit in the hot water for about 11 minutes. Then you can shell them, peel them, and we'll get started with the process. Oh yeah, and by the way, I forgot to mention that you will need some vegetable oil to fry your eggs in. Just so you know. Oh, and also, of course you see that this is a cast iron skillet. There is not a video of something being cooked that I don't have a cast iron skillet in. Just makes things taste better, you know what I mean? Alright, anyway, back to the video. Okay, so our eggs have come to a boil. We can turn them off. And we will cover them and let them sit for 11 minutes, and then we will shell them. All right, and so 11 minutes are up. We're going to take this bad boy off. We are going to drain them, run some cool water over them, and then we're going to deshell them. At this point, our eggs have been peeled and our skillet is on, so we have it on a medium heat because the skillet gets very hot. You can even do a medium-low heat. And so that's on, and now I'm going to show you how to prepare to fry your boiled eggs. Well, your deviled egg. All right, so you want to take your egg and you want to cut them the long way. Be gentle, as eggs are very delicate. Just bend it, they'll fall right out. A little more egg left in here. Let's get that out of there, but we're going to need as much that as we can possibly get. There we go. I know I'm not using gloves, but these eggs are cooked. They're not raw. All right, so the eggs have been rinsed thoroughly, all clean, ready to be fried. So let's work on the filling. Now what we're going to need for this, we are going to need some Hellmann's mayonnaise. We're going to need 3 level teaspoons of that. All right, so now that these have been peeled, they have been cleaned out. Now they're ready to be fried, well, coated and then fried. I'll tell you about the coating and all that stuff. But I'm going to start on the filling for the deviled eggs. We're going to need 3 tablespoons of this Hellmann's mayonnaise. 1, 2, 3. All right. Along with that, you will need a teaspoon of Daisy sour cream. Okay. That's out of the way. We'll also need a teaspoon of Golden's Dijon mustard. If you like your mustard to be a little spicy, you can do that too. I don't particularly like a spicy deviled egg, but to each his own. Level teaspoons is what we're doing. Rinse that off. A teaspoon of Frank's hot sauce. All right. I'm going to need just a dash of salt, not much. Eggs don't require much seasoning. That's all. You need a dash of ground black pepper, just a little bit. That's it. Now we can get the mixing. You can mash it with a fork or with the flat end of the spoon. It's going to be a great filling, I can already tell. You know what? I think I'm going to have to pull out the fork. That'd be a lot better. Smash things up a little better. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, you have to smash all that there. You see that? I'm gonna cream this all together. So you have your 3 flat tablespoons of mayonnaise, 1 flat tablespoon of sour cream, or a teaspoon, a teaspoon of Frank's red hot sauce, a teaspoon of Golden's Dijon mustard, and that's all you're going to need. You don't want to have your filling too loose. It calls for a sloppy deviled egg. We don't like that. You know what? I feel a little lucky. Let me add a little bit of relish. Want to give it that savory effect, so you get the salty and sweet. So we're going to do a teaspoon of relish. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. All right. Now that this is out of the way, I'm going to show you how you are going to bread your egg whites, because these will be fried. Yeah, they're going to be fried. Fried deviled eggs. Let's get started. The filling is nice and creamy, man. So what you're going to do is just put this inside the refrigerator until you're done getting those eggs ready. Oh man, this is going to be great. This is really going to be great. The perfect filling. All right, let's drop this inside the fridge. Well, not drop it, but let's put it in the fridge until we finish frying our egg whites. All right, so now what we're going to do is we are going to get ready to fry our egg whites. You're going to need 3 extra eggs for that. I forgot to mention that, but now you know. You need 3 extra eggs. We're going to scramble these up. And notice we haven't used the garlic powder. Aha! I'm going to let you see where we're going to add it now. That garlic powder is going in here with our panko breadcrumbs. We are going to add our garlic powder. We're going to add about a teaspoon or 2 of that because I'm the garlicky type person. So I think I'm going to put 2 teaspoons. Mix that all up. That's going to call for something wonderful right there. Our grease is nice and hot. All right, so back to our eggs. I want to scramble these. Should be good enough. We're done with that. As you can hear, our grease is nice and hot. And now we're going to get our flour. Put that in there. Now with the eggs that we have previously rinsed to get that excess yolk out of it, we are now going to flour these. This is the process here, and I will show you. After I get my gloves on, because I'm dealing with raw eggs. See, now I got on egg. Now I have on, not eggs, now I have on gloves. Drop them in some flour. Them nice and coated. After they're coated, you're now going to egg wash them. After you egg wash them, you will drop them inside your panko breadcrumbs. This is how it's going to go. Simple process. So now that everything has been breaded, it's time to fry these bad boys. Let's get started. And they don't take long to fry. About 3 minutes. Well, if that. Maybe 2. They're going to brown very quickly because the egg is on them. Once they finish frying, we'll just take them out. Actually, it doesn't even take a full 2 minutes. Not in the skillet anyway. I got a serrated spoon here. See how they're browning very fast. I think these are ready to be taken out. Let's take these out. Just want to drain them. Some paper towel. They're beautiful. Lord have mercy. All right, let's drop the next batch in there. So as you can see, it's a rather quick process. It takes about, it looked like it was about 30 seconds to fry these. Since we're almost done, let's go ahead and let these fry. And I'll show you the finished product in a minute. I'm so hungry that I'm talking wrong. This one egg is broken, but I'm going to throw it in there anyway. No egg wasted. Oh yeah, beautiful. So roughly, I'll say it takes about 15 to 30 seconds to get them brown to your desired product. Some like them darker. I wouldn't care for them to be dark, but to each his own. There we go. That's pretty. Taking them out now. Okay, so the broken one wasn't too bad. Take these bad boys out. Let them drain. Then we'll start filling them. This is something that can be done for a picnic, baby shower, bridal party. For those that do Tupperware parties, it'd be great for that as well. So yeah, let's get this. Oh man, these are beautiful. That's going to be wonderful. All right, I'll be back. All right, so just like that, we're back. We have our filling for our fried deviled eggs. And I don't have a piping bag, but what I do have, I have a Ziploc. So what I will do, stuff this bad boy with these, make a few small perforations here, and we're going to pipe it out. Sit back and watch for the finished product. For those of you that don't know, this is what a piping bag would look like. Took the Ziploc, simply filled it up, made some small perforations here, and now I'm about to get started. It's going to be beautiful. Just watch. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, ma'ams and sirs, Mr. and Mrs., our fried deviled eggs are officially done. Look at those bad boys. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. Whew. It's picnic time. All right. So our fried deviled eggs are officially done. I do want to thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time, for your patience, for your views, for your likes, for your subscriptions, for your comments, and for your suggestions. And if you haven't subscribed, what is the problem? hit that post notification bell on the bottom right, bottom left of your screen. Select all so that you'll be notified every time that Chef DJ posts another video for your tasting pleasure. With that being said, you can close your seasoning cabinet because we're officially done.